All right, so we picked the one who's. Did you really just kiss it?
Yes,
Don't do that,
I did.
Sydney. Don't get attached. Just we picked the one that's gonna go today. We were trying to figure out the boys and the girls. We're gonna go with the boy first, and hold off on the girls in case we want to use two for breeding our own. All right. Where do you want them, Kevin? You want them in there? I mean, where's it gonna go?
Who opened that? How did
Close that. What are you talking about?
that one just get down?
So we have cut a slit. Kevin has cut a slit in the tendons of behind the back legs and have hung it on the nails here. So now we're going to open it up, get the fur off. This is seriously a lot easier to get through, to cut through than the squirrel was.
Quit playing with your food.
And I think it was make a V. I think that's what I learned on what Elliot's farm. I think is what Elliot's homestead or Elliot's farm. What they said to do. It's so warm.
Are you guys gonna kill another one?
I was afraid of swimming off.
I don't want to mess up the butt and during the pearls and any of that, so I gotta make sure I don't cut anything wrong.
That's right. That was right.
Alright, let's see. If I cut here, I don't know what's in there. The tail's here. I'm not sure what to do.
Can't make insulated versions of it too.
Honey, I have a question.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything yet, as I'm trying to make the right thing. I know I don't want to mess up like butt and get involved with the pearls and all that yet. Can I cut that right there? Or
Yeah,
is that going to open up something I don't want?
should be. I mean, it might be.
That's what I'm saying. I want to do it right.
But I think you have to.
And that's it. So we'll just cut the head off, basically. With the legs too, yeah. But the head, I think they used to use the shears, cutting shears, which I bought our kitchen shears. Where's the bowl and the scissors? Can you grab the scissors? Sure. Our shears. I remember growing up, like, different places. There was you go places and they had like rabbit foots for sale.
Here you go.
They do that in Pennsylvania,
Here you go,
Kevin?
Mommy.
Where people used to sell like rabbit's foots, like
Oh.
have them on keychains and stuff. I felt like I had one. Ooh, that the yarn ladder.
Oh wow, that's big.
Ooh. You don't want to bust that.
It looks disgusting.
Okay, huh?
Ew, it's so big.
So those front paws will be cut off anyway.
some.
The neck is supposed to do that as well. Hopefully. Or we can cut around it and then just cut the bone. We can do that. Here. I'd say that wasn't too bad. It's pretty easy so far. All
Looks
right.
like a pig.
So now we got to get the insides done without releasing. We don't want to bust the bladder, and we don't want to bust like the colon area because we don't want that feces going into our meat. That is dangerous to eat. You don't want to eat poop, basically, you know? Kind of break it open too, I think. Much easier than that before. Oh my gosh. I just hope we like the taste. Because it's definitely worth it as far as the ease so far in doing this. And that looks like some good, nice sized meat, you know? Looks like a chicken leg. It's nice and meaty.
I have a
Wonder if you
feeling
can cook
next
the
time I
foot
go
while you're
to
at
get
it.
them warm
No, you
water.
won't cut the foot. We'll cut those off.
I have a feeling the next time I go to get them
But you
warm
can keep
water.
the foot as a rabbit's foot.
Can we keep the
I think
hide?
it dries out. I think we destroyed that this time.
Oh my gosh. That is,
So
wow.
he's cutting open the stomach right now. And you see those beads?
Yeah.
They call that the ring of pearls in rabbits. And that's just the poops.
It's poop.
Yeah. Your poop's inside of you until you pull it out.
Ew. Kevin's touching.
I want to see the heart.
Oh,
The
yeah.
heart is way down in the. That'll be
Oh,
like one
man.
of the last.
Ew, Kevin. Sorry, just how is he able to? Oh.
Oh,
bad.
What is that?
What is
Kidney.
that? Kidney. Okay.
Whoa. Can it pop open?
So the heart and the liver we could use to make dog treats. A lot of people do that.
Liver, yeah.
The liver, which we eat. People eat liver of the cow liver, I think, or some liver.
Couldn't do it.
But
Anemic people.
huh?
Anemic.
What
Yeah.
is that
Well, a lot of people like it
whitish
just 'cause they like
thing?
liver.
That's
Like my mom likes
dripping
liver.
blood.
They like liver, huh?
What is that whitish thing?
The whitish thing.
That blood is covered in?
What,
Yeah,
this?
that.
Stomach,
Oh wow, it has a very small stomach.
I think, maybe. And see, once it gets that out, how clean it is in there.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, it's blood still in there, but
It's a blood pool.
it's clean.
Oh. Oh my gosh, that just rolled all the way down.
I know. I know.
It's creepy. The heart?
Heart's already out somewhere.
Oh.
So now all I gotta do is cut the legs off, right? I think so, and then we can put it in our. Sydney, you wanna grab the bowl?
See, if we don't let snow in there, all we have to do is put fire to the bowl.
Put fire to the bowl.
Yeah, so it can melt the snow.
What?
Like directly put the fire in the middle of the bowl.
Hello.
What
Turn her. Get her.
Hi, Kevin.
Say hi to YouTube, Mom.
A red snowball.
Yeah, I don't know how. it
Say
got
hi
all
to
red.
YouTube, Mom.
Hey, you too.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
So here's-
Why are you doing it outside?
Cut.
We used to skin rabbits in the house. We didn't do them outside.
Well, you got a different.
You used
had
to
a.
put paper stuff on the table and do that in the house. You didn't do that
Okay.
outside. You're not like a deer. A deer, yes.
All right, I think we need some more.
Knife cutting.
All right, so we did 2 rabbits outside. We, Kevin and I skinned them, and then we brought them in the house, washed them up real good, and put them in cold water with some salt. And we'll let them soak for 24 hours. We'll put this bowl in the refrigerator and let them soak overnight. And then tomorrow I will go ahead and cut them up into 6 parts. So it'll be 2 front legs, 2 back legs, and then I'll cut the backs in half to make 2 like parts of that. So it'll be cut up in 6 parts. Alrighty, I'll check back in a bit when we do the next part tomorrow. Alright, so we're back. I'm about to go ahead and cut these 2 rabbits up and prepare them to be fried. And we're going to give it our first taste test. Alright, here we go. Oh, they're really cold. So these have sat in the refrigerator. The first night was in cold water and some salt. But I learned that, I asked Sarah from Living Traditions, and she said that I do not have to do that. It's got some sugar, so I'm going to rinse this back off again. Alright, so now we just did one more washing to just try to make sure we got everything off of him, her, it. It should have been a boy. Hopefully we were right on that sexing of it. I can see some fat on here, which we don't necessarily need, so not for the frying kind. Now, some of this I will save, like this stomach lining, they say is good for stews and such. So we'll probably save that, hopefully, and try to use that for that and see what happens. Alright, so first thing, I kind of already opened them up here. Now I'm just going to cut this leg off. It cuts very easy. Very easy. Like, this is amazingly easy. That's a back leg. Just opening it up so I can see exactly where to cut to get around that hip bone. This side's not doing so easy. See the difference in what I did there. I'm not sure how to get away from that bone on this side for some reason. But there we go. I'm not a butcher. Doing the best I can.
Who's me?
Did you guys hear Sam burp? Alright, so these are supposed to go the front legs. I'm supposed to go around the shoulder bone. I believe there's nothing attaching those. Look at that, very easy. This rabbit seems to have a lot of fat on it, which is great for flavor. That's something else I have to do some research on to see is like, is that a good thing or a bad thing if your rabbit has a lot of fat on it? Does that mean it's getting too much of something? Or is it supposed to be more lean? Alright, there's another one of those. Alright, so now I'm going to cut the stomach off, which I have to go up under the last rib to get those pieces off of there. To get this loin that's here, which is supposed to be a really good piece. I believe I just break it. Yep. Ow!
Looks like fish.
What,
Like an
this
extra
piece
tail,
does?
yeah.
Looks like a fish.
You could basically eat that as a leg to get the bone.
So this part is the tail. Again, I think that'll just break off. Yep. So we have 5 pieces right there. So I have another one that I'm going to do the same thing with. This I think I'm going to save for later. The options are, I understand too, I can put it in a crock pot or my pressure cooker and debone it, and then I can can this meat and use in a stew or a pot pie or something like that. So I'm not going to throw this out. We're going to give this a try first because we want to try to get as much experience tasting as many different things as we can. There's a little bit of meat on there with this before. I guess just so we know just some different options of different ways to cook it. There's lots of recipes out there, but I know that we can use this, so I don't want to throw it away so we have as much waste, at the least amount of waste as possible. Alright, so everything's all cut up, so I should have 10 pieces here because I cut up 2 rabbits. So now I'm just going to season them with salt and pepper, and I'll probably, like, knowing me, I'll probably put some herbs on it as well, maybe some rosemary, maybe some sage. But I'm going to fry it. So I'm also going to dip it. Now, when I make fried chicken, I do not do egg. But I need this. You want this to be nice and juicy, and so you want to make sure it keeps its juiciness. So I'm going to put this in egg and flour and part of my dipping. So this is black pepper. Get too much black pepper. Alright, so I got some of my rosemary, and I'm going to put some of my sage on there. And this is right out of my garden where I have this stuff. And I'm just going to put a little bit. I'm not going to do a lot. Just want to make sure I give it some nice flavor. Just a little bit sprinkled on it. There goes rosemary. It smells so good. Spices. sage. I love having my own herbs. Like I've stopped buying seasoned salt because I'm essentially making my own when I'm doing this. You know, it's like you have your own, so why bother buying it? You know. So I'm gonna flip these over. I'm gonna season the other side, and then I'm gonna dip them in flour, egg, and then back in flour again. Yes, Silas. What'd you know, Sam? Sam can't handle this black pepper. Kind of coarse. I was trying to buy pepper in a larger quantity so I could, because we use so much more since we make everything from scratch and stuff. So in doing that, the little small McCormick shakers and stuff, or the Great Value shakers, not shakers, but the, you know, there's the containers that you get in the store, were going so fast. That's the sage. I didn't do rosemary on this side, right?
With the herbs, it kind of like takes away the pepper smell. It kind of fixes it.
That's good.
So it's a more fresher smell. Mint.
I need a mortar so that I can, or a grinder, so that I can grind up my herbs.
That would be nice.
That would make this part a lot easier. Okay, so now that that's in there, and I have a cast iron skillet that's over here heating up already. So that's getting hot. All right, let's rock and roll. So I'm just gonna take a piece here, dip it in the flour. And my grease is on, I had it up high just to get it going. And then I put it on low because you want to cook it really slow and low, which is how I cook my chicken when I fry chicken. Oh, this is messy. I don't usually do, like I said, especially for chicken, I know specifically, I don't put it in egg. So this like messy stuff here, I'm not used to dealing with too much. Drip the extra and then coat it again. This is some really nice sized pieces of meat here. Like, I can't believe how much meat you get off of one rabbit. Like, it's definitely a good source of protein from the looks of it, in addition to how easy it was to do the processing itself. I mean, so far it seems really worth it. Yuck, yucky hands.
It's almost like Play-Doh.
Is that what you think it's like? Hi, Spencer. You want chicken?
Yeah, I want chicken.
Okay, you think it's chicken?
Okay.
It's rabbit.
I don't want a rabbit, Mommy.
You gonna eat some rabbit?
I want to eat rabbit.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
All right, I'll give you chicken.
Okay.
all that's gonna fit in my hand for now. Good Lord, my hands are thick. Look at that. Thick with, all right, let's see. So I was telling Sam, I know it's supposed that you want it smothered in something. I could see this being really good in like a gravy. So while I'll do some of them fried, I will make a little batch of gravy and let them smother in that a little bit to try that as well. Smells like chicken. Cooking. All right, we've cleaned up our area here. Now I have all the pieces that are fitting in here in the frying pan. They're cooking fine. Again, I have it on low, just around between low and 2. So that's fine on there. And I have the last bit of pieces that I've already put in the flour, the egg, and back in the flour, ready to go in when these come out. All right, still going along on the first batch. I flipped them over. Did the little ones first, and as I went along, the bigger ones later. They're a lot thicker. But we're doing well. I had to add a little bit more grease because it kind of wasn't high enough. For some of these pieces, like these, that stuff was very thick. So I want to make sure I have enough grease to cover at least almost half of it when it's in the pot. Okay, so Sam, can you simmer down? Are you excited?
I'm just excited.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Really? How about you, Sydney? All right, so we all have a different piece of the rabbit. Sam has a hind leg over there. Sydney has a front leg.
Ooh.
And I have the back strap. So I want you guys go ahead. I mean, because I can't video and at the same time. So get a piece off. You can bite it, I guess, if it's not too hot. Come on, Sydney or Sam, you're getting behind.
I'm trying to get
Just bite it, please.
It's very hot.
Okay, so then you might need to break it apart with your fork.
Yeah.
Good.
How'd you bite into that?
I'll just put the skin away. Part of it.
Mmm.
That's just like chicken, but a tad sweeter.
A little sweeter. Okay.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
How about your rice with corn that I made?
I know this is gonna be really hot.
Good.
Nice and creamy.
Nice and creamy. Good. All right, my turn. I can see the steam coming off of my rice here. I only got one hand, so.
You wanna hold on to it right there? Okay.
So I'm kind of chopping it up all kind of crazy. All right. Oh, I can see the steam on this too. It's a hot plate I got here.
And the skin is so crunchy.
Holy moly, this is so good.
It reminds me of fried chicken a little bit. 'Cause like the skin, it's
It does
very
remind me of
crunchy.
fried chicken because it's fried, but
Yeah.
it does have a sweet taste. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Thank you, Jesus, for providing food for us to eat that we can literally do on our own. Oh my goodness. It's so good. So I wonder if this can, now we fried this in the fryer, so obviously, I mean, we don't eat a lot of fried food. We have fried chicken very seldom, but I wonder if we can put this in our air fryer where we're not using so much grease, because I don't want to be doing that. But this is so good. Like super, super good.
The bones really are, even when they're cooked, really easy to break.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. So there you have it. Rabbit is a winner, and it will be a staple here at Sbeck Traditions. Thanks for watching. What?
So, and it's really cool to like be able to do that and like be able to have your own food where you, because you're not spending a bunch of money. You spent the money to buy the animal. It has babies. You can kill it, and then you can eat it. So it's really easy. And like when you go to the store, you gotta buy more gas and more gas and more gas, and it's a lot of money.
That's true. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to go ahead and eat our dinner.